Welcome to the overview of the SnapCenter Graphical User Interface. While SnapCenter provides a Graphical User Interface, or GUI, a command line interface, and REST APIs, this video provides a brief tour of the GUI interface that you use to perform data protection operations on your applications or environments. One interface, many uses. Let's log into the GUI. After logging in for the first time, you see the Get Started pane, an interactive Getting Started tutorial embedded directly in the GUI. The Get Started pane includes a list of sequential tasks you should perform. To collapse the Get Started pane, click the angle bracket. To close it, click the X. To show the pane anytime, click Dashboard Get Started. We'll click on one of the options in the Get Started pane. This example will show the tutorial on how to add Run As credentials. How is it interactive? If you click on the Step 1 option, that page in the GUI displays. For example, the Settings Run As Credentials dialog box shows. If you click Learn More, you display the online help that provides detailed instructions on that option. Now let's look at the top bar. In the top bar, your login name appears in the top right along with the role you selected, such as SnapCenter Administrator, when you logged in. In the top bar, selecting from the left, is the bell icon. As SnapCenter performs operations, a message appears on the bottom of the page letting you know about the operation status. To display the last message shown, click this Show Notifications bell icon. Next, use the Send Feedback Mail button to send feedback to the SnapCenter product team. Use this for feedback about the product and not for support purposes. Let's look next at the Help button. The question mark option includes these options. Get Started, it shows the Get Started pane. Learn More. This shows the online help for the page that you're currently viewing. So right now we're looking at the dashboard, so the online help talks about using the dashboard. The next option is Additional Documents and Training. This shows the SnapCenter Resources page, and that page lists videos, training, technical reports, and more. Let's move on and look at the left navigation pane. When you're first learning the product, you can show the full navigation pane on the left, or as you become more familiar with the navigation, you can collapse it to show only the icons. The first option on the navigation panel, the Dashboard option, displays a glimpse of the SnapCenter environment. The dashboard displays host and job status along with protection status of data sources. Data displayed on the dashboard and throughout SnapCenter is governed by role-based access control, letting you control who has access to specific data and features. You can customize the dashboard to show what you want by clicking on the Modify button. You just click on the chart that you want. If you click on one of the charts, SnapCenter displays the corresponding report on the Reports option. When multiple plugins are installed, you can choose the plugin you want to work with using the plugin bar. You might also notice an event panel with an eye that displays information about recent SnapCenter events. In this video, we reviewed the Get Started tutorial, the top bar, and the dashboard. In the next video, we'll review each of the options in the left navigation pane. To learn more, look at other videos on NetApp TechCom TV channel. You can also find how-to instructions in the SnapCenter Documentation Center listed at docs.netapp.com. You can also look at the SnapCenter Resources page to find a collection of videos, product documentation, technical reports, and more. Or you might even want to start right now with the Getting Started pane, which walks you through the configuration to creating, restoring, and cloning a backup. Thank you for watching.